Hi there Facebook family, Sarah Louise here. So I'm currently snowed in at the moment. The snow's much worse today than yesterday. We had some heavy snow blizzards through the night and it's still super windy today. So I've had a full day at home doing some work. So I thought, since I've written loads and loads of notes and I've been working on my self-development and watching some training courses, I thought I may as well do another Facebook Live to help people. So because it's during the day, I don't know how many people will get on and be watching me live, but the rerun will always go back up onto my profile anyway. So as always, if you're here watching me, please let me know by giving me a hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Also let me know what time it is in the country where you are. It's always hard to keep on top of all the different time zones everywhere. So it's nice to know when you're watching me, whether it's in the morning or the evening for you. So I just wanted to give some helpful tips again to those of you. One of the most popular things I tend to find people messaging me about is either to do with content creation. They're disappointed with the engagement and interaction they're getting on their profile, and they're feeling a bit stuck, as in they don't know who to approach about the business or who to attract into their profile about their business. So I'm here to try and give you some helpful tips, as always, of things that I've learned and mastered along the way. And it doesn't matter what niche you're in, which market, what product or service you're trying to sell. This will work for every single one of you. You just have to tailor it to your specific audience. So the first thing you need to do is you need to fully understand what it is that you sell and what it is that you market. Because until you understand what it is that you actually have, you don't know who you can actually market and sell that to. So a lot of people, they join a home-based business. Straight away they panic and think, I've got to make sales, I've got to get some sales. So they approach their friends and family, and then when they may get some sales or they get lots of no's, they feel very, very discouraged, and then they just give up. But you have got an awesome business in your hands. You just need to realise its potential. There's people out there being very, very successful because they work, but you have to just find your target audience. So first of all, think about, why did you join the business? What attracted you to actually get your card out and pay and join? Was it the person? Was it the company? Was it the product? What was it that actually attracted you to want to actually order something in the first place? Because that is a very, very powerful pulling point as to why you were happy to purchase that product to start with. Then you have to think about, how can you help other people do the same? You have to understand what your visions are for your business. Long term, what do you want to achieve with this business? Is it time freedom? Is it financial freedom? Do you want the location freedom? Are you looking to be debt-free? What is your end vision, or what is your big goal that you are striving for? Then what you need to do is you need to make that vision clear when you are doing your posts on Facebook. Then when you're adding friends, which you should be building up your audience daily, you have to think about who you are, what your hobbies and interests are, what your passions are, and you have to try and connect with as many people on Facebook that are just like you, that have the same hobbies and interests as you, that are in the same age bracket as you. Are you in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s? Are you male? Are you female? You need to be going after people that are just like you. So if you're in your 50s, for example, and you're a guy, you should be targeting other guys that are in their 50s. Think about what people like to do in their 50s. Now, this isn't age discrimination, but as you get older, you do different things. Your hobbies change, your interests change, who you hang out with, who you maybe, like music you listen to, events that you go to, is different than, say, somebody in their 20s. So somebody's going to connect with a woman in her 30s with other women that are in their 30s. There's going to be people connecting with parents with children because they've also got children. There's people that are going to connect with people traveling the world because they want to also travel the world. So if you're posting at the moment on Facebook, and if you're not getting many likes and not getting much engagement, I want you to really think about, is the content you're putting out there really worth liking? And is it really worth a comment? Or is it just mediocre and you're just thinking, oh, just post this up today? Are you really proud when you click post that when it goes up onto your profile, if you were at school, would you be confident that would get an A star? Or would you get a should try harder? Because you need to be in charge of your company as your business, as being portraying your best self at all times. So when you go to click post, you need to think, that was freaking awesome. Loads of people are going to like that and feel really proud. Now, to get to that level of getting that engagement, you have to learn. You have to look at articles on Google, you have to read blogs, you have to listen to audiobooks, you have to watch people on Facebook, you have to watch people on YouTube. This is not get rich quick overnight. If you're coming into this industry expecting to just get rich quick overnight without any work, somebody's either led you down the garden path and they've made you believe that's the case, or you're so naive you think it's going to be easy. If you want to have longevity in this career and have a successful, career path that's like this, of earning decent money month in, month out, you have to be willing to put the effort in. Now, the only way you will draw people to you like a magnet is by adding value to the marketplace through decent posts, whether it's Facebook Lives, whether it's content creation, whether it's you giving away, some like a free ebook, a fact sheet, a PDF, adding people into your group where you're giving value. The only way you can do all of that, whether it's free or paid, is by you learning daily to create that fresh content on a daily basis. Now, you're not having to create this content from scratch yourself. You're able to pull it from all these different sources online. But if you tap into what you want to be known for and the specific topic that you really are interested in, then home in just on that topic and then find as much information online as you possibly can. Sign up for newsletters, follow like industry leaders, read their blogs, go onto YouTube if it's videos that you prefer, or if it's articles, find websites that you like. And then every day, just produce an awesome post. It could be like bullet points of tips for the day. It could be an interesting story that, you've broken down into a much smaller amount. You can read things online, and I recommend that then you take notes, just a couple of sentences from each paragraph you read, and then break it back down again into like bullet points, and then you can create a Facebook Live from that. You can create a Facebook post from that. You haven't copied somebody's work, but you've sought inspiration from somebody's like video or content, and then you've made it your own. Now, as long as you're doing the correct content on Facebook that you're proud of, you then have to think, who will want to see this content? Who is going to connect with what I've said today, or what I've written, or what I've talked about? Then you have to work backwards from that and think, where are these people? Where are they going to be on Facebook? What groups are they in? What interests do they have? What hobbies do they have? What age are they? Then you have to go out and find those people. So when you're doing your Facebook friend requests daily, you're not just adding just random people to try and fill up your Facebook list. You should be adding people that want to see what you talk about. So for example, if you were selling children's clothes, you're not going to be adding young guys that are traveling the world. They're not going to connect with this. You would be wanting to speak to parents and also grandparents, because both of those would want to buy your product. Both of those would engage with your posts. They would like, they would comment, they would share. So think back to what it is that you market, what it is that you sell, and then think, where are these people going to be? You will never get the wrong message in front of the right people. But if you're only getting 1 or 2 likes on your posts, you're not getting much engagement on your Facebook Lives, it's either because your content isn't good enough, or if you're confident your content is awesome, then you're not getting it in front of the right people. So think on a daily basis, you need to keep attracting fresh eyes onto your content every day. It doesn't matter how many people are engaging on your posts, you can never have too many of the right eyeballs, which is fresh leads daily. But if you're just putting content out there and you're not adding fresh people to your posts daily, and then these people you've already got on your Facebook friends list are not commenting on your posts, what's happening is, if you don't get much engagement on your posts, because of the Facebook algorithm, they're not putting your post in the newsfeed. Now, if it's not going into the newsfeed, the only people that will see this post are people that actually click into your profile and look at your timeline. For you to get maximum exposure on Facebook, you need to make sure that your profile is set to public so that everybody can see it. You need to create content that you're really proud of, and then you want to be creating content that's going to encourage people to leave a response. So whatever you write at the top, finish it off with a question. You're encouraging your audience to pass a comment. Ask for feedback, ask for their view. What do they think? What would you like? Because straight away they're going to read that and think, I want to respond. Where if you're not asking questions, you're not encouraging engagement. Now, the more people engage, then Facebook think this is what people want to see, and they will boost it in the news feed. So if you're not getting many likes and many comments, just take these tips on board, because you will see a massive, massive difference in your engagement. But it's not how many friends you have on Facebook, that is irrelevant now. If you had just 100 friends on Facebook and they were 100 people interested in your posts, interested in you, and they engaged and they commented, that is far better than having 1,000 friends on your Facebook and still only having, 100 that comment. Facebook want you to be in contact now with 100% of your friends list. They want natural, organic engagement. So they're penalising people now that are maxed out to 5,000 because they're seen as like people are just doing it for mass adding and it's not genuine friendships. So don't fall into the trap of thinking you've got to add everybody and anybody. Really understand in your mind, who would be my perfect customer? Who would be my perfect team member? If I could pick my perfect team of who I want to work with, who would they be? Would they be male? Would they be female? What country would they come from? What job would they have if they already work? How much money would they have? Would they be looking for full-time work, part-time work? What hobbies would they have? What interests would they have? What would they wear? Would they be girly girls and be into makeup? Would there be guys and into sport? Think about the bigger picture of where these people are. If you want to find people just like me, for example, on Facebook, think about the hobbies and interests that I have. Think about the pages that I'm part of. Then think the same for you. Outside of your business, what do you do? What are your hobbies? What are your interests? Where do you go on holiday? Where do you like to eat out? What clothes do you wear? Think about the bigger picture of where you can find people that you want to work with. The more you start collecting outside the box and stop trying to target people and really open up where these people are. Remember that there's nearly 2 billion people on Facebook. You're never ever going to run out of leads. You're never ever going to run out of people to talk to and make new friends and network and build up your audience. But if you're sat there thinking, well, no one's liking my post, nobody's watching me, I'm going to give up. That is the wrong attitude to have. And that is the attitude of a quitter. And I just do not like to be associated with quitters. I want to be here to help everybody to win. And the only way you're going to do it is to tell yourself that I might not be having the engagement that I want now. I might not be getting the sales that I want now, but I'm going to get them. No matter what, I am going to get there. If you have that attitude, you're going to try 7 days a week to become better. So focus on your content creation. Start researching what content you need to put out there. Really start looking at articles, start looking at blogs, watching videos, and take notes. You need to start taking notes. Then from that is what you use to create your content creation. If you want to do Facebook Lives, plan 5 lives in a row for the week, Monday to Friday. Pick bullet points that you want to talk about for each one. Keep them very short and sweet if you're not confident, and just pick a mini topic to talk about each day, but they're all under the same umbrella of the same niche and same topic. If you do that for 5 days, Facebook will boost you in the newsfeed because they love Facebook Lives. So then when you do your normal posts, your text posts and your picture posts, they're going to get in the newsfeed far more because they're already favouring you for doing the videos. So, follow these simple steps. Everything I teach is so basic. I keep everything really, really simple so that even a complete newbie in the industry can follow this, take action and get results. So please take these things on board and take massive action, and please feel free to share this video with your team if you feel it will help them too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.